Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0711 refers to the ATF automatic transmission fluid temperature sensor, indicating issues with its range or performance. This code can be attributed to an electrical circuit issue, rather than a mechanical problem in the transmission system. When this code appears, it is crucial to check various parameters to identify the source of the issue effectively. The ATF temperature sensor is responsible for monitoring the temperature of the transmission fluid, which plays an essential role in ensuring smooth transmission operation. It helps the engine control module decide when to shift gears or make other necessary adjustments. For correct diagnosis, using the HDS Honda Diagnostic System is strongly recommended to diagnose and track the sensor performance properly. Always begin troubleshooting by recording freeze data and verifying the general principles outlined in the troubleshooting guide. The ATF temperature sensor is a critical component that monitors the temperature of the automatic transmission fluid. This sensor is typically located on or near the transmission case, ensuring it effectively measures the fluid temperature as it circulates. Its main role is to send vital temperature data to the engine control module, ECM, allowing real-time adjustments to engine performance and transmission operation. When the DTC P0711 is triggered, it indicates a range or performance problem corresponding to the information relayed by the sensor. The code emphasizes that the underlying issue is often tied to an electrical circuit failure rather than any mechanical defect within the transmission itself. Understanding this relationship is essential for effective troubleshooting and repair. Therefore, a thorough inspection of the electrical connections and wiring is necessary at the start of the diagnostic process. The potential causes for the DTC P0711 primarily include electrical circuit problems, a faulty ATF temperature sensor, or issues with the PCM powertrain control module software. An electrical circuit problem may manifest as poor connectivity within the wiring harness or damaged connectors affecting the sensor's performance. If the sensor itself is suspected of being faulty, it may not accurately report the transmission fluid temperature, leading to erroneous readings. Additionally, outdated PCM software can impact the sensor's functionality. Therefore, it is crucial to ensure the PCM is updated with the latest software to reflect correct sensor readings. Each of these causes must be systematically ruled out during the troubleshooting process to pinpoint the correct issue. The goal is to restore accurate transmission fluid temperature monitoring, essential for optimal vehicle performance. Several symptoms may arise when the DTC P0711 is present. One of the most notable is erratic or harsh shifting of the transmission, which can lead to delayed or unexpected gear changes, negatively impacting driving comfort and control. Additionally, drivers may notice unusual engine performance, such as stalling or difficulty accelerating. Another common symptom is the illumination of warning lights on the dashboard, specifically the check engine light. These warning signs indicate that the vehicle's PCM has detected an issue that requires immediate attention. It is essential for drivers experiencing such symptoms to seek prompt diagnostic evaluation, as ignoring these signs may lead to more significant transmission issues or potential vehicle damage. Keeping an eye on these symptoms allows for timely troubleshooting and maintenance. In the first troubleshooting step for DTC P0711, begin by turning the ignition switch to the on position, or 2. With the ignition on, use the Honda Diagnostic System HDS to check the current condition of the ATF temperature. It is critical to compare these readings against acceptable thresholds, specifically those indicating temperatures less than 14 degrees Fahrenheit or -10 degrees Celsius. If the values align with the thresholds, this will guide you to the next step. If they do not, the subsequent troubleshooting steps will address potential underlying issues. This initial step is vital as it helps determine whether the system is functioning within expected parameters, or if there is indeed a discrepancy that requires further investigation. For troubleshooting step 2, start by warming the engine up to its normal operating temperature. This will require the radiator fan to activate, a clear indicator that the engine is at the correct temperature. Once the engine is warmed up, again, utilize the HDS to check the ATF temperature parameters. Compare these new readings against the threshold of 14 degrees Fahrenheit or -10 Celsius. If the ATF temperature continues to read below this level, the next logical action is to replace the ATF temperature sensor. Alternatively, observe for any abnormal temperature rise, as this could necessitate updating the PCM software or substituting with a known good PCM before verifying repairs. This step is vital to establish whether the sensor is malfunctioning or if there is a need for software updates to optimize performance. In step 3 of troubleshooting DTC P0711, it is imperative to use the HDS to check the ATF temperature once again. At this stage, observe any readings that indicate temperatures above 230 degrees Fahrenheit or 110 degrees Celsius, as this can confirm whether a failure has been duplicated. If the readings do match this threshold, it indicates a recurring issue that needs addressing. Conversely, if the temperature does not exceed this threshold, it may signal an intermittent failure, thus suggesting that the system might be functioning correctly at this moment. This step is critical in determining the nature of the issue and helps technicians focus on either a more direct repair solution or further investigative steps. Accurate measurements during this phase can significantly dictate the actions needed to restore normal functionality. Step 4 requires allowing the engine to cool until the engine coolant temperature reads 122 degrees Fahrenheit or below. At this point, utilize the HDS to check the ATF temperature. If the ATF temperature measures 230 degrees Fahrenheit or 110 degrees Celsius or higher, it will confirm the necessity of replacing the ATF temperature sensor. On the other hand, if the ATF temperature is 230 degrees Fahrenheit, 110 degrees Celsius or lower, the sensor may still be functioning satisfactorily, suggesting that the issue could be intermittent. It is also crucial to take note of any significant temperature decreases, as these may necessitate updating the PCM if it hasn't been equipped with the latest software. The analysis in this step ensures that the sensor's performance is monitored through a cooling cycle, thereby improving the reliability of troubleshooting results. Final repair verification for DTC P0711 begins with turning the ignition switch to the on position. After doing so, the next step is to clear the DTC using the HDS. Once this is completed, start the engine and ensure it reaches normal operating temperature, as indicated by the radiator fan's activation. Following this, turn off the ignition and allow the engine to cool to ambient outside temperature. At this stage, raise the vehicle securely to ensure safety while performing subsequent checks. Restart the ignition and monitor the OBD status for P0711 on the HDS to confirm whether the status appears as passed, failed, or not completed. A passed status indicates successful resolution of the issue, while a failed status suggests the need for re-evaluation of the previous steps. Preventive maintenance plays a vital role in reducing the occurrence of DTC P0711. Regular checks of the ATF temperature sensor can help identify any performance degradation before it escalates into a serious issue. Additionally, carrying out routine diagnostics with the HDS can help detect any anomalies in sensor readings early on. It is equally important to keep the PCM, Powertrain Control Module software, updated to its latest version, ensuring that any improvements or fixes are integrated. By engaging in these preventive maintenance practices, owners can enhance overall vehicle performance and longevity while minimizing costly transmission repairs. Establishing a regular maintenance schedule focused on these aspects will facilitate smoother vehicle operation and better driver satisfaction. In conclusion, a thorough understanding of the DTC P0711 and its related components is essential for effective troubleshooting and repair. Recognizing the role of the ATF temperature sensor in regulating transmission performance marks the first step in addressing the code. Following a systematic approach to diagnosis, guided by specific troubleshooting steps, ensures that all potential causes are considered and addressed properly. Additionally, incorporating preventive measures can significantly mitigate future occurrences of this error code, sustaining vehicle efficiency over time. Adopting these strategies not only enhances vehicle reliability, but also optimizes driving experience, making it crucial for owners and technicians alike to engage with these guidelines actively. By employing these learned protocols, vehicle operators can maintain smoother performance and decrease long-term repair needs. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.